Greetings to our in-depth research into Fast and Furious 7, one of the most exciting action films of the last 10 years. This movie was a roller coaster ride with Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, Dwayne Johnson, and more stars who performed high-speed stunts, pulled heartstrings, and created unforgettable characters. Today we are bringing you exclusive facts as well as reviews. Background and production. Fast Furious franchise has grown immensely from its humble beginnings. When Fast and Furious 7 hit theaters, it was clear that this series had become an action powerhouse. Directed by James Wan, who is mostly known for his work in horror movies such as Saw 2004 or Insidious 2010. Brought a fresh perspective through unique camera angles coupled with fast-paced scenes full of energy, unlike anything seen before in any other installment, but still kept some elements true to the original idea. However, there were some difficulties during production. Paul Walker died halfway through shooting, which left everyone devastated, because they loved him so much both as friend and colleague. The loss of such talented actor called forth deep emotions among all cast crew members alike, therefore making them work harder towards finishing what he had already started. His brothers Caleb Walker and Cody Walker acted as stand-ins, while sophisticated computer-generated imagery technology helped complete Brian O'Connor's character, who would have otherwise been left incomplete due to his untimely demise. Combination between use advanced CG mixed with family support system produced beautiful tribute moment that touched many people in different ways around the world. It is important to point out that James Wan played a major role when it came down giving this movie its own identity through directing style, being mainly known for his passion for suspenseful films like Insidious. He managed to bring about some changes which amped up intensity levels during fight sequences, transforming them into more thrilling experiences that could only be described by superlatives, such as blood-curdling or heart-stopping. Also, he used practical effects together with computer-generated images, creating seamless transition between those two methods, thus keeping viewers at edge of their seats throughout the whole duration of film. Plot summary. Money. Dominic Toretto faces off against Deckard Shaw, played by Jason Statham, in Furious 7. This time Shaw is out for revenge after seeing his brother defeated by Dom and his team, which leads to a global chase filled with explosive fights. From Louisiana to Abu Dhabi, they look for the device known as God's Eye that can hack any network worldwide. Going on this mission means every place has new problems plus over-the-top action scenes. Another thing about the story is that it intertwines personal growth and struggles into it too. Letty, who had amnesia, has now come back but with no memory of her past life. So she embarks on a journey trying to remember everything she once knew. This adds more emotions, especially when mixed up with this high-speed narrative. On the other hand, Brian thinks deeply about what future holds him, whether should continue living dangerous life or just retire, settle down, take care of family, since he already got Mia pregnant again, giving birth. Another son. Thinking about these things makes Brian's character act a little bit sad. These two aspects make plot interesting because audience can relate themselves through them as well, understand how difficult life may be at times for different people, including ourselves, depending on our choices made. Key action sequences. One scene that stands out above all others takes place during an airplane jump, where the crew parachute a car out of an airplane. Not only did they set record-breaking stunt, but also managed to blend great visuals together with action-packed sequence, making it most memorable moment within the entire series till date. Another unforgettable moment occurs when Brian runs across top flatbed truck, while Buzz dangles over cliff, showing just how far-fetched things this movie are willing to go given chance. The skyscraper jump in Abu Dhabi is also worth mentioning, because here we see Dom, Vin Diesel, Brian, Paul Walker driving supercar through one side building opposite landing other side without any problems whatsoever. This scene clearly shows that Fast Furious 7 had no limits when it comes down to creativity as well as daringness during execution process. These examples among others serve only prove why Fast and Furious 7 has always been praised for being innovative with action scenes. Hobbs vs. Shaw fight was another exciting moment in the film due to their physicality coupled alongside witty banter, which added comedy into mixed dose, lightening up atmosphere amidst chaos created by such fights. Speaking about fights between our main characters, we can never forget final battle between Dominic Toretto played Vin Diesel, Deckard Shaw, Jason Statham too are evenly matched term strength, so seeing them go head each other becomes epic encounter will leave audiences wanting more. Character relations. The film's base is its personalities' chemistry. Their bond is stronger than ever, and the story revolves around Dominic Toretto and Brian O on a friendship. Letty's relationship with Dom gains depth as she fights with amnesia too in this picture. Meanwhile, Dwayne Johnson's Hobbs brings his usual charisma and strength that plays a critical part in the success of this team. Dominic Toretto and Shaw have different dynamics which add another layer to storytelling. While Deckard hunts recklessly for vengeance on the other hand, Dom values family above everything else, including loyalty. This clash of principles drives much drama because it shows why the conversations are captivating. Emotional appeal. Fast Furious 7 was not just remembered for its action scenes but also, if not more, for how heavy emotionally it was. Paul Walker's death cast a shadow over the movie, but at the same time gave birth to one of the most touching moments in whole franchise history, final sequence where Dom says goodbye to Brian forever. See You Again, performed by Wiz Khalifa featuring Charlie Puth's service as background music during these last scenes, has made them even more memorable worldwide. This ability to marry high-octane threes with genuine feeling is perhaps what sets Fast Furious 7 apart from other movies within semi-genre brackets such as Transformers or Expendables series. Personal growth of all characters involved serve as backdrop against which larger-than-life stunts unfold, thus making narrative both exciting and moving at once. And indeed, it does deliver on those promises. There were times when tears mixed were among gasps while watching this particular installment. Deception and impact. Reviewers praise FF7, saying that they loved how it blended actions, humor, heart, war together, plus everyone acted brilliantly throughout, whole show team span, etc. so forth. The fact remains, however, that Fast Furious 7 received positive reviews, not only from critics but also general public who went out in droves to see it. The movie became the highest grossing film 2015, thereby cementing its place within series history forever and ever. This success story, just like many others, opened doors for future entries into what has now become one of the most successful franchises Hollywood has ever seen. It showed that Fast series can change with times without alienating any particular group, hence attracting wider range of audiences, especially younger ones too, which were not there before this time around. Addition of emotional tribute paid towards Paul Walker added another level intensity, making FF7 even more special than previous ones. Behind the scenes tidbits. Did you know? Parachuting car scenes require actual vehicles to be dropped from real planes. Actors have been trained to do their own stunts without much help, CG afterwards, etc. so forth. Another interesting fact about this production was that unlike many other movies nowadays where everything seems done using computers, Abu Dhabi's skyscraper jump actually happened live on set. And crew went great lengths to ensure safety as well realism during execution such dangerous feat while shooting on location somewhere in Middle East region, etc. In conclusion, Fast Furious 7 pushed boundaries action cinema while paying respect fallen hero within semi-genre bracket at large. Paul Walker. There were lots of explosions here, there, everywhere, but above all else this picture celebrated love between brothers who are willing to each other if necessary, no matter what gets destroyed along way either. This combination high-octane threes, tearjerking moments and complex character dynamics makes 7th installment stand out among rest franchise entries. Thus it remains true testament power family values portrayed throughout Fast Furious series to date. Closing remarks. Thank you for coming with us on this Fast and Furious 7 journey. We trust that you have learned a lot about this film and why it has become an action movie reference. Stay around for more in-depth looks into your beloved films as we reveal the hidden talents from behind the scenes.